Alright, what's going on, you guys? Master Peka Gaming back with another video, guys. I'm tired. It's literally like 6:10 in the morning. I'm going to school. It's a half day. No one's gonna be there because it's the last day of the semester. But my dad just told me he's getting me Starbucks because I'm the only one going, because my two other siblings are like, I don't want to go to school, which is fine. Like, I don't care. So you guys know the drill. Half days like these, we usually vlog because, like, why not? Like, I'm not complaining. Like, this is an opportunity to get content. So we're gonna interview teachers, hopefully some students. I don't know. We'll find out. I have all my questions ready to interview teachers, so it should be pretty fun. And I'll see y'all when we get to school. All right, so I'm at school. I'm in my dad's office right now. So, you know, we early, got the coffee, got the goods, your caramel macchiato. It is the way to go. Just giving you guys a quick update. We literally, it's what, 7:04? So it's pretty early, but we got coffee, which I don't usually have, so that'll be a big plus towards the day. So, and I'll see you guys back when we interview some teachers. So, yeah. All right, I am here with
Monica Boughton
and
Dave Side.
And we're gonna ask them some questions today. So, Ms. Boughton, what do you like about teaching?
100%. It's the students. You guys are so much fun. When I am with my other friends that are my same age, they're so old, but I feel like I'm so youthful because of you guys.
And then we have a question for Mr. Ide. And why did you choose teaching as your career?
Well, a lot of people in my family are teachers. My dad's been a high school teacher for over 25 years. My mom worked at the office in the high school I went to. My aunt and uncle are both teachers, and my grandma was a teacher. So it kind of runs in the family, and my dad's a pretty big role model for me, so I always looked up to him. When I first went into college, I didn't think I wanted to do teaching. I actually did journalism. But then at one point, I realized that I really did want to go into teaching, so I kind of changed course.
Very nice, very nice. All right, back to Ms. Boughton. Out of all the classes you teach, which is your favorite?
Okay, I know you want me to say English because that's the class you have, and I love English, but my favorite is Breakthrough. It's a leadership class, and we do some things that I try to create experiences kids would never do, and so it's pretty fun. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm very excited because I'm taking Breakthrough next semester, so
Yes.
we'll be ready to go for that. Down to Mr. Ide again. If there was a subject you would want to teach, what would it be?
Well, I went to school for English education, and I really like English because I like writing and I like reading novels. But recently, I've been pretty into social studies. I'm actually getting my endorsement in social studies as well. So either one I get hired in, I would love.
I mean, personally, English and social studies are probably my two favorite out of the main four. All right, last question for Ms. Boughton. What is the most impactful thing a student has ever said to you?
You've saved my life. Not changed, but saved my life. And that's such an honor.
Those are very big words. I mean, I kind of feel the same, honestly.
Oh.
All right, this is a pretty funny question for Mr. Ide. Can you tell us about the story when you ran out of gas on the way to school?
That's right. So my 2011 Ford Focus doesn't work quite right with the gas gauge. It goes down a little bit slower than the gas is actually going down. So when my tank gets close to empty, I can't really tell where it is. And I've been kind of cutting it close the last couple days. I really didn't feel like getting gas on the way home from the store and that kind of thing. So on the morning of school, I don't remember what day it was, a couple weeks ago, I was on the way and it was getting pretty low, and I actually ran out of gas on the side of the road. So I had to call a buddy who I live by, and he brought me a can with some gas in it, and gave me just enough to go to the gas station and fill up, that kind of thing. And then I made my late entrance in style. Yeah.
I remember that day. That was that was pretty funny to hear that.
Well, and that's the last time we'll ever run out of gas.
Yes,
hopefully,
exactly.
Yeah.
A learning experience.
All right. Well, those were the questions with Mr. Ide and Ms. Boughton, and yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
Thank you. We're here with Mason. Mason, what would you like to say to the vlog?
You know, I don't got much to say today. Just kind of hanging
Are you gonna pop off in your game today?
I mean, we'll see how I'm feeling.
See how you're feeling,
Maybe.
Cooper.
Maybe.
Dude, that was so funny. Hey! Bro, Cooper made the last video clip end because he accidentally made me click the stop button, bro. No way. We'll see you guys in second period. All right, first period's over. We're with Mason again. And we're going to second period. I just dropped my notebook. How nice is that? Okay. So we're going to second period. Should be pretty good. That's Spanish with Senor Verde, and passing period is actually kind of crowded right now, even though it's a half day. Oh yeah, shut up, Mason. Shut up. So it's a half day. Passing period is still actually kind of crowded. So we'll see you guys in second. All right, I'm here with
Adam Green.
as known as Senor Verde. And my first question for you, Mr. Verde, how long have you been teaching Spanish, and why did you choose to teach Spanish?
I've been here at Meade High School for 29 years, and the reason I got teaching Spanish, I had an experience in Spain. I had this teacher who was kind of crazy, who'd bounce off the walls, and I thought, man, I really enjoyed being in his class, and he's kind of like my personality, so I thought I could do that. So that kind of got the ball rolling, if you will.
That's very interesting. Next question. Have you been to any Spanish-speaking countries before?
Yes, been to several Spanish-speaking countries, Mexico, Guatemala, España, Spain. Let's see, I've been in Puerto Rico, not a country, territory of the United States, and I think that's it as far as Spanish-speaking countries.
I plan to go to some Spanish-speaking countries eventually in my time, and thank you for your time, Senor Verde.
You're welcome.
Of course. We're actually locked up. Get locked up. He's playing basketball in class. Ethan, Ethan, you're gonna get folded. Oh, that's there's no one else playing. This is hilarious, bro. Dalton.
Huh?
All right, I am here with Joel Sean. And Mr. Sean, we're going to ask you some questions. So how long have you been teaching, and why do you love teaching geometry?
This is my 29th year of teaching, 25th year at Meade, and I was 4 years prior to that over in Idaho.
Oh, really?
And I love geometry just because it's a giant puzzle.
I mean, that's personally my favorite part of geometry. Is just there's so many moving parts, and just like being able to figure out like what goes where, you know. Next question: what is your prediction for the 2023 World Series champions?
Oh dang, 2023 World Series. Unfortunately, we would have to.
That's driven deep to left center field. Gardner is going back, looking up. See you later. See you later. Astros headed back to the World Series.
Put the Houston Astros in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
They are a good team, even though they were full of cheaters at one point in time. As far as the National League, the Dodgers are always going to be in there. Philly's got a pretty good team.
Padres too.
Padres too, but they always seem to choke in the playoffs. So
Well, they made it pretty far last year, so we'll see what they can do this year.
They do have one of the highest payrolls, just like the Dodgers, but you know they do play each other. It's going to be interesting this year because the leagues, or I mean the games are going to be really different with playing everybody in both leagues.
Exactly.
So
Every team will play every team. That's something we haven't seen ever, really.
No.
All right. Last question today. This is a pretty funny question, I think. What is your favorite way to prove that triangles are congruent?
My favorite way, anytime you have two angles, then that
Two
gives
angles?
you more ability to do so. So you could do an angle side, or you could do an angle side angle. So anytime you have two angles, that's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
favorite way to do
No
it.
angle side though.
No, we cannot have an angle
No.
side.
That's the worst one.
That is the worst.
Personally, I would go with angle side angle. That's like the best one. Thank you for your time, Mr. Sean, and I very much appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, I am here with
Ivan Gustafson.
Gustafson. All right, so Mr. Gus, what is your favorite part of being a math teacher?
Making students cry.
I was not expecting that answer, but I honestly like that answer. All right. Next question. What was it like being in the NFL, and what team did you play for?
What was it like being?
Yeah, like just like the experience.
It's just a job. It's an experience. I guess when you're playing, you're just playing a game. The only difference is you're playing a game and getting paid for it.
I mean, and you're playing it at like the highest level. I mean,
High level, low level, it's still just a game.
yeah.
And difference is you live out of a suitcase in hotels, and you're now trying to make yourself better in every way possible.
100%. All right, last question for you, Mr. Gus. What is your Super Bowl prediction?
That's a good question. I don't know. Cincinnati? I would love to see Cincinnati take it. I do think the run game for Philly is better, since I really like watching Kelsey, the center for Philly. So Philly and Cincinnati, I think one of those two.
That's honestly what I thought. I would love to see Bengals-Eagles matchup, because only one of them has a Super Bowl title, and then the Bengals, they don't have any. So
Yeah, I think Bengals would be a good one. I don't mind Joe Burrow, but I do like Kelsey from Philly.
I do like Kelsey, but seeing Kelsey and Kelsey in the Super
Kelsey
Bowl,
and Kelsey would be a fun Super Bowl.
that would be pretty fun. But I would like to see the Bengals capture their first Super Bowl title. So
Yes, I would be good with Bengals capturing their first. And be fine with Philly as well.
All right, thank you, Mr. Gus, and that's all we have. This is probably the coolest classroom I've ever seen. It's got like so much sports stuff. Like Mr. Sean's room, it is stacked with sports stuff. It's so cool. Ryan, what is your opinion?
W class, honestly.
Yeah,
I used to sit right here and I would look at all the puzzles and stuff. It's pretty cool.
yeah, I get distracted pretty easily because like I'm a sports
Yeah.
I'm a sports freak, so like that's just like a thing of me.
I like the what's it called? The Viking poster right there.
The Viking? Where? Oh, that one?
Yeah.
That one's pretty cool. I honestly like that one. No, the one I like the most is actually one of the baseball ones, like around this wall. I forgot. Oh, it's the one with all the baseball hats. That's just me. Like, I love that. All right, we'll see you guys in fourth period. All right, I am here with
Joseph Chamber.
also known as Mr. Shimmy. And why do you like teaching biology? We'll start with that question first.
I think science is one of the most interesting topics you can learn about in school and high school, and also kind of teaches you about yourself, how your body works, and how it kind of interacts with the environment itself. So it's important to know.
Yeah, I think I agree. Honestly, it's important to understand that stuff. Vance is being very loud as usual.
As usual, yeah.
Vance, you gotta stop that. Okay.
That one.
All right. Next question. Who do you like to play as in Smash Bros?
I think my main character would be Zelda. She has a good balance of long range and short range attacks, and definitely kicks butt against most people. Yeah.
Personally, I'm gonna have to disagree. Meta Knight is the way to go.
What?
I think if we had a tournament, I'd probably win, but we'll have to find out. Next question. This is a pretty funny question, I think. What is your favorite bow tie for Bow Tie Tuesday?
Actually, for Christmas, Miss Bergstrom got me one of my favorite bow ties. It's a Deathly Hallows Harry Potter bow tie, and it is now my top favorite bow tie of all time.
That kind of brings me back for Halloween. What did you dress up as?
Well, as Maleficent. So.
Is that from Harry Potter?
No, it is
Oh,
not. No, that's
I have no idea what that is.
But maybe next year there'll be a Harry Potter.
Maybe next year, honestly.
I
could see that happening.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Shee.
You're welcome, Mr. Phillips.
Bro, we're all playing Smash Bros. There's 5 of us, and Shimmy just absolutely pieced off on everybody. No, stop it. Oh, we're going again? Are we going again? All right, we're gonna go again. Hold on, no, one more game. Bro, we're gonna go again. Say no less. All right, well, I lost. I came in second both times I played, so I'm letting other people play. And Sam, he came first last game. He beat me, man. He played good, man.
Actually, I only played once and won once, which means
Yeah, you got a 100% win rate. Shimmy came in third. I actually beat him. Ooh, big L, Shimmy. So Isaac's playing now. They're all playing. This is literally the best thing of the day so far. Just playing Smash Bros. In class, dude. Say no less. See you guys in 5th period. All
Right, I'm here with
Coach McLean.
All right, and Mr. McLean, we have some questions for you. Why do you like teaching racket sports?
Racket sports is an awesome class. One, kids take it because they choose to take it. They like it. It's structured, it's organized, and they really get after it. So it's a fun class for the kids. It makes it fun.
I really like the class. I've always enjoyed it all semester. The next question, where did you wrestle in college?
In college, I went to North Idaho College and then Fresno State University.
Isn't it pretty tough to get into wrestling for college?
It can be. Yeah, it's a limited opportunity.
All right, next question. Why do you like coaching wrestling?
Well, it's one, relationships. Two, I get to watch kids struggle, overcome adversity, and grow, and become solid citizens.
All right, and those are all the questions. Thank you for your time, Mr. McLean, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right, I just got done with racket sports. Oh, good to get this pencil out of my ear. The reason I'm breathing so hard is because we just played 2v2. Just like running down the court. So we're headed to 6, get our interview with Miss Drew, and then we're done with interviews for today. Sorry if you guys couldn't hear the sorry, I'm just gassed. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't hear the interview with Mr. McLean. We were all playing basketball and stuff, so if the audio's bad, I can't really do anything about it, but yeah, good day of interviews. We're heading to the portables now. The cold air feels so good. And I'll see you guys for the next interview.
Right, who am I here with?
Regan Drew.
Ms. Drew. And Ms. Drew, the first question I want to ask you, why do you like teaching world history?
World history, well, first of all, I think the biggest thing is I just enjoy teaching. I love working with kids, and I love trying to problem solve and tackle things that are challenging for students. I think that in the lens of world history, I think there's some challenges in the sense that students, we're talking about things that they haven't really been able to see a lot of places and perspectives, and so that can be challenging, but I think that it's interesting to at least look back and look at perspectives and look at like trends and like innovations and see like what's had an impact, what's moved us forward, what's moved us backwards, and then be able to kind of formulate our own opinions about and perspectives by trying to consider multiple perspectives. I think it helps us shape, like you guys, I start to figure out, well, what is it that I think? How do I feel about these topics and issues? And I think that's kind of the fun thing at this age to be able to do.
Of course.
For me, it could be any content really, and I would just enjoy working with young adults.
Yeah, working with students, a lot of people like that. All right. Next question: where did you go to college to play basketball, and what was it like playing at the Division I level?
I went to college at Stanford University, and I first went there to be a student because it's important that you were a student athlete, and so I was just really blessed to have the opportunity to be a student at Stanford, and then obviously to be an athlete as well. It was, what was the second part? It was, what was it like playing? Okay. Well, it was really challenging because being able to balance being a student athlete at that level, because Stanford's obviously really academic, and it's also really demanding athletically because they like to win at everything. And so, but it's also, that was a challenge to adjust to, but it's also all I really knew. And so you just kind of adjust to what you know. It was hard, it was motivating, it was inspiring. I mean, I would sit in class with Olympic gold medalists in swimming, and next sit in class with the president's daughter of the United States, I mean, Clinton's daughter, and so it's just like you were around like in this environment of overachievers where it's like, I haven't done a whole lot, you know, you're like, oh, I need to really get after it and do my best. And it's also just an environment of really interesting people, so you learn a lot about just the people and their backgrounds that you didn't grow up around, which is really eye-opening and culturally, I think, really cool to experience too. So it was obviously an awesome opportunity. I think it obviously shaped who I've become, the things that I value. But I also feel really blessed to be able to have the opportunity to play with amazing young women, be mentored by a Hall of Fame coach who's still there today, that, had a huge impact on my life. And then just grateful, I got to travel the world, saw a lot of gyms and hotels, but still, it opened the doors to experiences that I wouldn't have had as a regular student.
Very nice. I never knew that the president's daughter, you went to school with her?
Well, yeah, I had several classes with Chelsea Clinton, and her Secret Service agents were in the room at the same time.
Wow.
So they lost her one day on campus. That was a funny story to see them running around trying to find the president's daughter.
Me and Gavin are in shock. I mean, that's
a great.
Story,
Yeah.
Last question we have for you, Ms. Drew. Do you think you could have maybe gone pro in basketball?
That's a good question. I had the opportunity to play professionally. The year I came out was a long time ago, but there were two leagues. There was the WNBA and then the ABL. And the ABL had a lot of women's basketball players typically peak in their late 20s as an athlete. It's really that way with marathon runners and other sports too. But so that league folded, and the WNBA absorbed those veterans. So for me, my best opportunity was to go play overseas, and then I went to a couple combines, but was to go overseas, which I was looking at going to Portugal, and then come in and get in the next year. But when I was working through all that, the sport took a huge toll on my body. I was, surgeries, injections, medication, things like that. It was just, it just did a lot of wear and tear on your body, and I felt like basketball was something that I always loved, and I was kind of pushing that point where I was like, I don't know if I didn't want to take it to a point where I wasn't passionate about it, I wasn't loving what I was doing, and I was feeling like I just don't know if this is what I love right now. And so at that point was a good split. To as hard as it was a good split to say, well, maybe this is just the time to shift gears with my life. I've done this a long time. It really controls and guides my days. But I'm kind of tired of getting injections. I'm kind of tired of living in a training room. I'm kind of tired of, there were some of those things that I did because I love to play, but there's just a lot more to it than playing.
Just putting in all.
So I just kind of felt like something was speaking to me that maybe it's just a good timing to try something different and figure out what else I'm passionate about and what else I can direct my energies towards. Now that was hard to figure out what that is because I'd played basketball my whole life.
Just finding something new was maybe a little challenging.
So yeah, I had the opportunity. I just decided that I wanted to maybe try some different things and take my life in a different direction. So
it's an amazing story. Thank you, Ms. Drew, for your time. I really do appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem.
All right, school is over. All the interviews are done. We got all of them in, so that's good. I don't think I'll vlog anymore, so this will be the outro. Yeah, there was a lot of kids here. Actually, I did not expect it to be this many kids. What up, Sam? So, for those of you that didn't come, you guys missed out on a lot of fun stuff, at least in all of my classes. Hey, the interviews are good. You want to say hi, dude? Hey, let's go. Okay. That's good. Hey, oh, come on. He dropped my phone, bro. I'm surprised it's still recording. This is gonna be it for all of the vlog, all of the video. It's gonna be the outro. Hey, I'm getting attacked now by literally everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment. I love seeing your guys' comments. So much fun. Cooper, get away from! Ah, I'm getting attacked. Help! I'm getting attacked, guys. No, I'm just not. Dude, I'm trying to film, and I'm trying, bro. But yeah, got all the interviews in. I'm going to a hockey game tonight. I don't think I'll vlog any of that, but thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and peace.